baby bus!
Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
The Mysterious Python in the Bushes, Part 2.
Who is it? Sheriff Labrador? How can I help you?
Mrs. Chimp, is Little Chimp home?
No, he's not. He left early this morning wearing his favorite fireman costume and said he was going out to play in Central Square, but he hasn't returned yet.
Sheriff Labrador and Mrs. Chimp immediately headed off to Central Square and arrived there in no time flat. Suddenly, from somewhere in the middle of Central Square came the cry of the children.
Hey! Little Chimp, stop that!
To his surprise, Little Chimp had unscrewed an outdoor fire hydrant in the square using a fire hydrant wrench. A strong jet of water shot from the spout of the fire hose that was attached to the hydrant. Then something round flew out of the spout, and with a whoosh, it landed in the grass not far away. The fire hose began to swing around wildly like a snake. Little Chimp was being flung about like a rag doll by the force of the strong jet of water.
Little Chimp, watch out! That's dangerous!
Mrs. Chimp was nearly scared to death at the chaotic scene that unfolded before her eyes as soon as she arrived.
Little Chimp, drop the hose and get out of the way! Please grab that fire hydrant wrench and hand it to me, Mrs. Chimp.
Under the guidance of Sheriff Labrador,
Come on, harder!
a crowd of animals worked hard together to close the water valve and put the cap back on the fire hydrant. They were finally able to quell the chaos and prevent further damage.
Oh, sweetie! Oh, what in the world were you thinking? Oh, you scared me half to death!
Mrs. Chimp rushed over to Little Chimp and hugged him tightly.
That was really dangerous back there, Little Chimp. Promise me you'll never take anything out of the fire safety cabinet again.
I got it! That was so scary! The stream of water shot out of there like a cannonball! Then something round came out!
What? Something round?
Yeah!
Little Chimp pointed to the grass not far away.
The round thing whizzed across the square and landed over there!
Uh-oh. This isn't good at all.
The sheriff paused for a second, then ran quickly toward the grass. He saw a wet hamster lying in the grass, gasping for air.
Mrs. Chimp, call 911!
Okay.
An ambulance quickly arrived and took the hamster to the hospital. The hamster eventually came to, because she received timely care thanks to Sheriff Labrador's quick action.
Where am I? How did I get out? Oh, that tunnel is really long. It was like a maze of twists and turns.
You're in the hospital, Hammy.
Huh?
You were knocked unconscious by a jet of water from the hose. By the way, how did you end up in the fire hose, Hammy?
What? I was in a fire hose? Oh, well, no wonder it was so long. Well, this morning, when I was playing in the bushes around the neighborhood, I suddenly saw a pipe opening that looked really dark inside. So, out of curiosity, I went into it. Then I got lost in the pipe because of all the twists and turns. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't find the exit. And then I fell asleep. While I was sound asleep, something really strong hit me all of a sudden and sent me flying. Then I woke up here.
Hammy's words set Sheriff Labrador thinking.
Aha! I know what happened! Little Chimp stole the fire hose from the fire safety cabinet and hid it in the bushes because he was in a hurry to run home and grab his fireman costume. Then later, Hammy, who happened to pass by, crawled into the hose out of curiosity. As Hammy crawled through the hose, little Rhino walked into the bushes to retrieve the ball. He saw the hose and thought the wiggly part was a python's belly going up and down and got frightened.
Oh, it makes sense now.
Let that be a lesson to you, Little Chimp. Never take anything from a fire safety cabinet unless it's necessary. Remember that.
I got it!
And you, Hammy, never crawl into unfamiliar pipes and spaces. You know what? You fell asleep in that hose because of the severe lack of oxygen. That was really dangerous.
Oh my! Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
All right, kids. Since you are so interested in the contents of a fire safety cabinet, I would like to invite Mr. Elephant, a firefighter, to join me in teaching you firefighting safety this weekend. What do you think?
Oh, yeah! That's great!
Mini episode on safety.
Woof!
Doodle Bear, check it out! There's a lot of new stuff in this cabinet. Let's take some out and have some fun.
Wait! We can't do that, Gray Donkey. This is a fire safety cabinet where fire safety equipment is stored. If there is a fire or other emergency, these items should be used first. So, you should never take anything from a fire safety cabinet unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yep, Doodle Bear is right. Time to learn safety with Sheriff Labrador. Do not take anything from the fire safety cabinet without permission and clear direction, because improper operation can cause dangerous consequences. Besides, once the fire safety cabinet is missing items, it may delay rescue operations and cause even more severe damage. Keep that in mind, kids. Woof!